It is cold for this old man, people. Welcome to the road trip. It is cold. I don't need my defroster on. I need heat down by my feet. The fire truck's got their lights on at Station 2 for Henryville, Monroe Township, whatever you want to call it. Remember, people, it's Black Friday. Please be careful. People gonna fight over things in stores today. Be careful. You know, watch out for the deer out on the highways where you live. Because it's still deer season. I guess female deers is running away from the males. I guess I don't know that much since I'm a city boy on deers. And people, I saw a thing on YouTube, a new pickup truck coming out in 2025. It's not Chevy, GM, Dodge. They call it a CAT, C-A-T, Caterpillar. They're coming out with a pickup truck. You know, I watched that video. It looks very nice. I couldn't afford one. Would I want yellow for Caterpillar? No, I'd take a blue. But it has a nice engine. I'm down. But I haven't seen any Caterpillar pickup trucks. Who would sell them? Chevy? Fords? Who would sell them? You know, where's the dealership on them Caterpillar pickup trucks? You know, that I don't know, people. I don't think they said where you can get them. But you can search Caterpillar online and find out where you can get those pickup trucks. I like to see another car manufacturer come out with a pickup truck. It's Kia. I like to see Kia come out with a pickup truck. I like Kias. As long as you get the same warranty as you do the automobiles. I'm getting ready to turn on Brownstown Road. It saves me about, it's a little bit quicker, but speed limit is about 30, 35 on this, no, 20. There's a road and Brownstown Road. I hope you all had your furnace checked out before it got too cold. You know, I get mine checked out every year, but it's a heat pump. Make sure it got a Freon in it, filters all changed. You know, all that. And since it's 30 some odd degrees outside, it'd be awful cold, people. if a furnace person has to come to your house. So that's how come you have it done right before it gets winter time. It's cheaper. It looked like they building a driveway, putting a house back there. I love my heat pump. I don't have to smell that gas when you first turn your furnace on and your kids get sick. I found that out when I lived in my grandmother's house. I had a wood stove in the basement with vents in the first floor and the basement, where the heat will rise from the basement up. You know, the kids' doctor bills went down. We didn't get sick as much as we would if we had that gas heat. I believe that gas is making us sick. But if it got too hot in the house, I went downstairs, opened the basement door into the garage to have a little heat in the garage. That's how I controlled the heat. But Mom and Dad decided to sell the house, so they did. But people, watch these YouTube videos about HOAs. You got some good ones, you got bad ones. So if you can find you a house it's not within a HOA, I would do that. I don't know if Jehovah's Witness will be up there today or not, since it's 30 some odd degrees. It was 34 when I left the house. I got 36 now. I'm on Highway 160 going to Charlestown. You know, the post office. Hey, good cop picker, just stop. See, people's not paying attention. That's how come somebody pulls a gun out on you or want to fight you. You have everything on video. Protect your family, people. Last time this happened was Wednesday. I almost had 3 or 4 wrecks. It was on video. People's not paying attention. I'm talking to you, but I'm still looking for Rudolph. Make sure they don't run out in front of me. I'm sorry, kids. I call all deer Rudolph. No matter Rudolph got the red nose light on it. There's Mr. Guernsey's house, Tom Guernsey. I think he's a Navy veteran. He did work at Napa and Charlestown. Then he went to the Circle K there in Henryville on 160, where they making that into a truck stop. People, I'm praying for you all's safety. If you're out on the road for Black Friday or have to go, thinking. Look at the vehicle you drive, the clothes, your food, etc. what the truck drivers do, people. After we leave the store, you plan to go to Sellersburg? Huh?
No.
Maybe?
So no.
No? Okay. You must go and order something in Scottsburg. See, today's Friday? No. That was Wednesday. I might stop at Subway, people, get me a foot long.
Talking about on the way back.
Huh?
On the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks.
Because I don't know what time them people opens up in Scottsburg. I know they serve breakfast from what I see on the menu. In case you all don't know it, I didn't know it until the other day. I stopped in at Subway there in Scottsburg.
Fucking hurts.
Oh, it's a leaf. I thought maybe it was a squirrel. I guess that pickup truck behind me said, what the hell is he doing stopping? It's a Charlestown City truck, it looked like. What they doing in Henryville area? On one card, I got about $3 left. On the other card, I got $1. So there's no use to. The only thing let's see, that one card I got $3 on, I either have to go to JC store or Walmart. I ain't gonna do that because it's Black Friday. People's too crazy.
I'm just gonna sit in the car.
What? While you go in a JC store? Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my medicine and I'm gonna get some chip dip.
You done went through those two?
Yep.
Lordy.
I got those big bags. Went through a big bag already. Almost. Yeah, big bag.
You got another bag, don't you?
Got two. Started on my second one.
I know I saw one that was on the cat box. The food box, that is. Look at all these birds, people.
You talking about Doritos?
No, I know you got Doritos, but
I got two.
you had one that
sour
was,
cream, cheddar and sour creams. I got
I thought you had a Ruffle.
Ruffles.
The cheese ones, I guess you
I
call
got
them.
two cheddars and sour creams and a Lay's Ruffles. Or wavy or whatever you want to call them.
Well, I can't get potato chips with my card. Ice cream. I can get soft drinks, but not potato chips. I got about $3 left on that one. I gotta wait until Sunday. I think it's Sunday's the 1st. I gotta call my cell phone company and give them my new debit card number and expired date, all that, where they can take my money out.
Yeah, the 1st is on Sunday. 3rd's
Because tomorrow's Saturday to the 30th.
3rd's Tuesday.
you never know about Social Security. Sometimes you might get it on the 1st or get it tomorrow.
It depends on what day it falls on.
Well, since it's Tuesday,
You'll get it Tuesday.
no, let's see. First is Sunday, second's Tuesday.
Monday. Second's Monday. Third's Tuesday.
So I'll probably get it Tuesday. But letter in the mail telling her 3%. Remember, I like to see everybody get a 10% increase. Because everything's going up. The Local 89, since I was a member of Local 89, I got to look it up, see the local address of Local 89. I got to go in the closet, look in my jury box. I think I got some where I paid my union dues when I had my own tractor. The 67 white long nose single axle 10-speed, no sleeper, no air seats, no air condition.
Sucks.
It sucks. I carried a small piece of plywood where you can put over the seat and sleep. There's a Smokies, I guess, shop with a cop here in Charlestown. It's the time of the year. Yeah, that's what they do, and shop with a cop. Make sure I use my turn signal, because half of them ain't cops here. Some of them is their wives and stuff like that. So
You know, I should yell at the window soliciting is against the law.
they supposed to get a permit, but I wonder if they got their permit to do that.
Well,
Because that's an ordinance that you got to get a permit when you set up a roadblock. But that's one thing I don't know, people.
soliciting is
Still against the law.
No, it's
Fire,
protected under the First Amendment.
fire department does it.
It's protected under the First Amendment.
Why they got the trash cans out today at my mom's house? They used to be on Wednesdays. It's always been on Wednesdays for over 40 years. It was like that, 7 years ago, 8 years ago when I lived there. It's always on Wednesday. I don't know, maybe Charlestown's getting lazy on picking their garbage up.
Wouldn't doubt it.
There's no Jehovah's Witness today. I don't need my sunglasses. Turn that off because we don't need no heat on. Oh. Man, I hate this arthritis, people.
Shit, I got it worse than you do.
Yeah, but mine have arthritis and a bad rotary cuff.
26.
You got nothing. Well, people, I can't go around the square. That's right, it's tonight. I ain't coming to Charlestown for light up Charlestown. It's too cotton picking cold. I was gonna come, but since you can't get around the square, I was gonna park, because you can't park in the post office lot there because all the post office vehicles will be there. Wednesday through Saturday. Well, who put those stupid picnic tables there? That's stupid. Who's gonna sit out there and watch those Christmas lights?
Stupid people.
Why would you have Christmas lights on at this time of the day? You know, taxpayers has to pay their electric bill. New Papa John's place is open up now in Charleston. It used to be a bank drive-through. Mary ain't working today unless she got the day off. Get your butt out of the road. To me, you're not a cop with whiskers. He might be a reserve cop. Heck, I don't know, since I don't live here anymore. Get your ass out of the butt out of the road. See, that's how come you need dash cams, people, to protect yourself. He could have stepped out in front of me and blamed me for hitting him. they collecting money over at the JC store. Well, I'll park over here. Since I can't find no handicap, but this is about as close as I can get.
You better go grab my drugs. Oh, fuck. Damn hips.
Yeah, I turn around to watch myself there. I was gonna stop at Subway here, but I guess my son wants to get something up in Scottsburg, maybe Wendy's. He's not much of a Burger King. He ain't got his jacket on. I told him to put his jacket on. He leaves his jacket in the car. I don't have to pay his doctor bills anymore. There goes Miss Nelson. That's her maiden name. I put some more straw in that box on the porch. Has a bunch of cats sleeps in it at night because I got a heat lamp. I guess I'm going to have to get out there, put more of that tarp up to cover the rest of the porch. She must be off today. One of her daughters working at that gas station. They're on Highway 62, the Marathon, but I don't have to go to jail. But I bet my daughter and her husband will come up here tonight or sometime. I was thinking about doing it. I'll wait until next week. That way I can put some more gas in. I guess I'll wait and do this Monday because I don't understand this bull crap. You know, they're breaking the law. There's no parking there. And they parking there. Oh. See how much my electric bill is. $112.
I'm looking for another fucking pharmacy.
What did they do this time?
They sent me a text saying one of my medicines is ready. It's not here yet. It's not here till after 4 o'clock.
So why did you send me a text saying
That's why I
this?
asked.
See, why would a JC store pharmacy send you a text telling you your medicine is ready? It won't be in till after 4 o'clock.
Makes a lot of fucking sense. So you're going to Subway?
Yeah, in Scottsburg.
Yeah.
I shoot you out the window and said, "You can't park there." Because it's a fire lane. They're not on business. People, you saw that police car sitting in the fire lane at the JC store in Charlestown. That's a no-no. They're not on business. They're there collecting money to shop with a cop. That's illegal. I don't care. I can't park there without getting a ticket. If I was a good auditor, I would get out and say, why are you parking here? Can you read it's farm lane? There's no parking. You're not on official business in the store. But none of these cops here in town, they arrest me for disorderly conduct. That's how these idiot cops is in Charlestown. But people, I got back watching Cliff channel. I forget, you know who Cliff is, Jesus Christ. Because that's one thing you do not use like that. Jesus' name or God's name.
That could be his name, though.
That ain't his name. I know some Mexican first name is Jesus, but it says Jesus Christ. I don't agree with it. And I want you people to complain to YouTube on it. Go look it out. He goes by Jesus Christ on YouTube. I don't know if it's a channel that should be taken down. You know, I talk about God, but I don't use God as a YouTube channel with it. And for the way other people talking about that, that's giving Jesus a bad name. That's not what Jesus is about. What he's doing. It's Jesus Christ on YouTube, people. I want you to look at it. I disagree with them. I do that later on tonight. And I will file my complaint on them. That I can't agree with Jesus Christ. I know it's your freedom of speech, but use that for your YouTube channel? No, you're not. You don't preach about God. You put people down saying, I'm sorry, people. And all these people that they put up on Chris's YouTube channel, I subscribe to those people. I just hope if they turn around and subscribe to me and anyone else that subscribes to their channel. If any of you subscribe to those two, turn around and subscribe to your channel. So I'm asking your people, if somebody subscribe to your YouTube channel, will you please subscribe to their channel? You might not like those videos, and but it helps them out getting subscribers. Like I say, I got some good YouTube content, others that seem to be stupid, but I'm doing this because I'm on the road. I want to protect myself. You know, I'm letting you know how the country is out here in case you all decide to move to this part of Indiana, which this is Clark County, Indiana. $500,000, 10 acres and a nice house, you know. And your taxes probably cheaper here in California. Hey, the money I get, people, there's no way I can afford rent in California. You looking at $2,000 to $3,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm just guessing. Because when my sister alive and living in California, she had a 2-bedroom apartment, or 1-bedroom apartment. It was about $2,000 a month. And that's on Social Security. I know you probably get more Social Security and food stamps, but that's not the point. Trump, that's Sylvester Stallone, supposed to be richer, and Donald Trump. I don't know. I don't keep up with that on the, seeing who's the richest. But I've always said, people, God gave it to you. God can take it away from you. I could use the money. A new zero turn with a roll bar in it. I could use a new computer. Because making $800 to $900 a month, I like to have a new pickup truck. I tell you one I like to have, which I never can afford, is a Jeep Gladiator with a standard transmission. I guess a bed cover and spray-in bed liner, or however they come, and Z-Bart where you undercoat your frame and your truck, Jeep. But I don't have the money. That's about $50,000, $60,000. You heard me talk earlier that there's a new pickup truck coming out in January of 2025. They call it a Cat. Caterpillar is building a pickup truck. I can't afford it. People, when you got to make a choice between a new vehicle and a house, what are you going to choose? You're going to choose a house. But people, those people can't afford it. I'm driving this 2011 with, that's one thing about living out in the country, people. They don't have cell towers out this way. If you're on the interstate, people, any of your ham radio operators know what I'm talking about. People, if you know some ham operators, wave frequency. If you live like where I do, where you got trees, they got hills or leaves on the trees, you're not going to get that good a signal. That's how come when you're on the interstate, you see all those cell towers. I'm going to give you education. Microwave frequency is a line of sight, usually about 10 miles, give or take a little. If you all remember when the phones came out, your bag you carry or your one you had in your car, it was down around the 150 something megahertz. You go a long ways on that, or the 450 megahertz frequency. You get up in the microwave frequency, people, if you know some ham operators, ask them. They explain it to you. Or you can research it on the internet. I'm not lying to you being a ham operator. I'm trying to educate you all. At the cell phone towers, they use radios in the microwave frequency, transmit and receive, and computer and the internet. Just like ham radio repeaters. people, if you know any ham radio operators, they can explain to you how repeaters works. That's the same thing with cell towers. They act as a repeater. You can look that up on the internet. I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to educate you. No matter which cell phone company you have, you know, you're not going to get that good. I got 2 bars where I live. I live 1,000 feet away from a cell tower. I should get 4 bars, but I don't. And like internet in this area, it's Spectrum. But what I've been told by Spectrum, it comes out of Ohio. People, you lose your signal coming all the way from Ohio. They used to have a place in Charlestown, there on John Noble Road and Salem Noble Road, whatever they call it. Used to have it set up there. But they do cut your internet down, you know, from 500 down to 100. Certain time of day, they cut your internet speed down. You see on the highway, people, state of Indiana put this Ryan down, salt water, whatever. It's like, I guess it's going to snow they're talking about, but I won't believe it until I look out in the window and see it. People, if you go back and look, I would say maybe the 80s, somewhere in the 80s. It was before 86, maybe 84. Because my son wasn't born yet. Me and the girlfriend, her sister, and her boyfriend, which his name is Alvy Farmer. I guess he goes by Tobacco Guy or something on the CB radio. He lives in Florida. We got snowbound. We spent the night. You can guess what? Her mom and dad knew where we was at. I told them, I said, if it snows, we're going to stay where we at for safety. They knew what we did. They said if something happens, there's going to be a shotgun wedding. You know what I'm talking about. She, you know, both of those sisters was pretty good. But what are you going to order? Wendy's? So I guess I stopped. There's somebody in the comment. I'm sorry, but I can't read it when I'm driving. I'm sorry. But that's part about the law, people. You can't text and read your text like that. I guess I can take it out for a second. Ah, heck, I can't see it. Well, when comes January, people, and I have my eye surgery, I can see better. There's this property is for sale, 16.47 acres. You can play that back and stop it. You can look at the phone number on that property. It's 16.47 acres for sale on Highway 31 in Scott County, Indiana. I guess I get one of those foot-long subs. I guess they call it the boss with the meatballs. Because I had one the other day. And it was pretty good. But I wouldn't made a special trip. But we usually get fried chicken at the JC store there in Charlestown, but for some reason it's not cooked all the way. And my son ain't gonna stop there. So when we go to Scottsburg JC store and he gets it, it's cooked all the way. It's cooked like it's supposed to be. I think they do charge too much money for those potato wedges for a pound. I like them potato wedges, but I'm not paying $5, $6 a pound of them. I don't like them that good. They used to be cheaper, but thanks to them people in Washington, D.C., everything went up. Because we got to pay for the shipping for them 18-wheelers. You know, they got to make money. They got family to feed. But I want to thank you, whoever you are. I wait till I get to Subway up here in Scottsburg where I can look. Here's some storage sheds that you can stop in there and buy them, and they ship it to your house. Somebody stopped there, a YouTuber, and bought a shed for me and my son to store stuff in. That's pretty nice of the person, but there is good people on the planet here. Well, they closed for Thanksgiving, gave them a 4-day weekend or 5-day or whatever. It's a welding shop. They tore this house down because they was renting it. It's $3.19 a gallon, people. It's still high. It was $2 and something last week. Because it's Thanksgiving, people. That's price gouging. Look up in your state or Commonwealth the terms of the law in your state of price gouging. See if them raising gas like that 30, 40, 50 cents a gallon, that's price gouging in my book. And so, who that nice, if you had a great again, I know Trump again by putting our faith into God. Let's see how long I cut my temperature down a little bit. Marcus, hope you subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I get an email. I turn in the wrong way. I guess they won't get me for turning in the wrong way. To make America great again, any America on the planet, put our faith into God. That's what God wants us to do. Make America great again. Oh. Thought I was close to Burger King. went and shut my door on my legs. People, I got a foot-long Subway. They call it the Boss with the meatballs. The other day I didn't get pepperoni, but that's why I take it. And got the hot white cheese. I won't eat that till I get back home. Because I don't like to eat when I'm driving.
Tell another lie.
Well, potato chips or Milk Duds, I do it. There's Popeyes across the street, Burger King, Wendy's, right?
Yep.
See, people, you can get to Scottsburg off of I-65. I think that's the 37-mile marker, I think. They got a whiskey store. I think they got a bar downtown on the square, I believe. You know, kitty cats like, outside cats like my son. You know, if he gets roast beef or something from Wendy's, he's always sold the bread out to the outside cats and they fight over it. They got a McDonald's next to Wendy's, and next to McDonald's they got an Arby's. Come on. Oh, people. 59, I guess 59's from Indianapolis. Let's see what this. I like that, Marcus. That's pretty nice.
Closer. Oh, shit.
Oh. My son's in his late 30s, people. He got high blood pressure. His arthritis is so bad, he takes pain medicine. When he gets back home, he end up taking him a pill and be asleep the rest of the day. On his spine, he got a bunch of spurs. It looked like a porcupine. I'm glad he's inside. He won't get on me. But I want to thank you all that has subscribed, no matter where you are on the planet. Sometimes I have good stuff, other times I don't. But when I'm driving, I like to show you where I'm at. In case you decide you want to buy a property, you can see the land and the cities. I do talk about God because people, you don't realize, us old people, the older we get, the more we believe in God. Well, we can live another day. I thank God every morning that I wake up to give me another day. God has something planned for me. I don't know what. Some of you ask, how did I get on to Bob Joyce? which you see those videos I share on Sunday between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God told me about him, about Bob Joyce. Some people says he's Elvis Presley. I don't know. His kids, his sons, looks like Elvis Presley. His wife, if you go back when Elvis Presley was in the army, the girlfriend that Elvis was dating back there then is Bob Joyce's wife today. Everything about Bob Joyce, thing over his eye, his face between his teeth, the same bad knee, the same shoe size. He could be Elvis Presley. Only God knows. You know, only God knows. But he does have church music. I'm not going to stream. I'd stream it twice. YouTube didn't get me a copyright on it. It was Elvis Presley. How can Elvis Presley give me a copyright if he's dead? It was Bob Joyce singing it. There's enough. Oh, you all can believe what you want to, but Bob Joyce is a good preacher. You can go back to Sunday's church service about Bob Joyce. I think it's titled Bob Joyce. You can listen to it. He's a preacher. When he preaches, he's not in a suit and tie like some preachers. Sometimes he had blue jeans and a nice dress shirt. I like what he does. I could go to a church like that, but I'm too far away from Benton, Arkansas to go every Sunday. You know, but that's what's wrong with the planet. We lost our faith in the God. That's what God wants you to do. Make America great again. No matter if it's South America, Europe, wherever you're at on the planet. God wants you to make it great again by putting your faith into Him. Don't forget your soft drink.
Damn, it's cold.
He got a big thing of ketchup.
They didn't have any ketchup packets.
You know, that's bad. They don't have ketchup packets.
Didn't have any.
I gotta be careful, people. No matter it's Black Friday, it's still crazy. I think I take the country road back. It'd take me a little bit longer, but I gotta cross traffic to go back the way I came. And since this is Black Friday, you got crazy people. I just don't want to do it. I'm for safety and truth and justice.
Drink machines almost out drinks.
3:29 at this marathon. We're turning on Lake Road, going north. They call it South Lake Road, but I'm going north. No, yeah, I'm going south. I got to figure I'm going towards Louisville. There's your Verizon cell phone service, which if you live in Scott County area, stop there at the Verizon store. Here at Lake Road and 56. Them girls they know about their cell phone. I've been in there a few times. A couple of weeks ago, I got a text from them. They're my cell phone carrier, but I do buy stuff from them. They sent me a text. Want a donation for canned goods. I couldn't afford it, people, but God wanted me to do it. I took them 6 cans of stuff. Because that's what God wanted me to do. No matter if I can't afford it. But people, sometimes you hear voices. You're not crazy. You hear voices. It could be God talking to you. Or Jesus Christ, his son. So just think about it. We need to put our faith in the God. Marcus, I guess you subscribe to my channel. I guess if you're not subscribed to my channel, that way I get an email where you subscribe, then I click on your name and subscribe to your channel, because that's what God wants me to do, to help you out. People, anybody you subscribe to, they should subscribe to you and help you out. That's my belief. That's what God's telling me. I love South America. You know, I remember studying that in history, but man, that was back in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. It's closer to the 60s of history about South America. I hope this ain't the bridge they talking about redoing, because I don't know how they're gonna do that. But a few years ago, a friend of mine's son got killed. Right here where the boy got killed. The father of the son, my son don't remember him, but they went to Head Start together. We're coming up on Scott County Airport. It's a grass runway, I guess. I don't know what kind of planes you use out there. I know I've seen a few ultralights flying out of there. But they do have an airport in Scott County, Indiana, on Lake Road. They got some nice houses. But people, I hate to tell you this, but I'm going to do it. My name is Tom Cartwright. Post Office Box 1, Charlestown, Indiana, zip code 47111. PayPal is Thomas Cartwright Sr., SR for Senior. The Cash App is Tom Cartwright 4375. You know, I don't have 500 plus subscribers, so I got no money coming in. You all heard me, my laptop died. People said, what I'm trying to do, you know, you need what they call a gaming computer with a good graphics card, 4 gigabytes of a hard drive, and all the RAM you can get. But thanks to the people on Twitch, for some reason I can't get into Twitch today. And they said, Tom, it's cheaper to get you a desktop. You can get more memory in it. And all I do, you know, is a keyboard. And the things I need, like a HDMI board where I can hook it up to my TV. And maybe the Wi-Fi thing that connect to the Wi-Fi, or the board that I can hook up, I guess the Cat 5, Cat 10, whatever, what's that, the R45, or to hook that up. That way I can run 75 feet, I guess 75 feet, and get me into the kitchen. That way I use the router and not have to use the Wi-Fi. I know without my address, you can't send it to me. That's how come I got a post office box. They got a big box you can put, I know you can put a laptop in. A desktop, I don't know, but maybe they have to sit it on the back of the counter till I come in and get the little note in my small box. We're coming up on, I see Beer's house that I talked to. He's probably working. He works at the Scott County Hospital in the ER as, I guess, a nurse and a reception. He's a pretty nice guy. I've seen him before in the hospital. I didn't recognize his CV voice. And I was at the dollar store at Leota Road and 31 and 356. He was in there. He said, you sound like a C Beer. And I told him what I went by. And he talked. I said, you're so-and-so. He said, yep. I said, you should have said something months ago. So, man, you know how many people I see a day? Which I know he got a hard job as a ER reception and nurse there. But when it's farming season, people on these back roads, you gotta be careful. I had a John Deere big tractor. It had those double wheels on it. I had to pull off there, as far as I can, and I still got cussed at by them. But there's some hedge apples. I haven't seen hedge apples since I was a kid. But you gotta watch out for farmers on these back roads. Especially in this area where I'm at, you gotta watch out for deer, because deer runs across here. And it looked like there'd been a few deers that made 10-200. That's bathroom talk, people. If you see beer, you know what a 10-100 and a 10-200 is. But the speed limit on these roads here in Scott County is 55 miles an hour. There's no speed limit. That's what the sheriff and the commissioner says. for them to do a study that cost them $28,000 to make the speed limit 30 or 35 miles an hour. There's a few cows. I wonder what he done with the sheep. Because during the summer, he has sheep there. Unless he got the sheep in the barn. People, I'm almost home. There's, I guess, a buzzard, crow, hawk, whatever it is, floating with the wind like a hang glider. You gotta be careful, cause I can't see one way. But right now we're going over I-65.
Out to the mailbox?
No, it's not 1 o'clock yet. There's Kenny working on his fence. You look like you working hard, Kenny.
Well, I'm trying to be freezing my butt off.
It's cold out here. That's my neighbor, Kenny. His dad lives next door to him. There's some kitty cats out here. There's Wildcat. Oh, they used to this car and they still take off running, people. So I want to thank you, but I want to show you my kitty cats. There's a yellow tomcat. See? He's up on the car. See? He knows it's warm. They'll all be jumping up there. I don't mind them jumping up on the hood to keep warm. See that little gray kitty cat? People, I gotta get off of here. My battery's getting low. So I want to thank you all. God bless you all. Put your faith in the God.